It's that time of year again. It's super cold. You probably don't feel like cooking, but you know you shouldn't be eating out. And guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a delicious chicken tortellini Alfredo recipe. This is in the crock pot. Takes little to no effort. Let's get into it. So there's honestly not too much to this recipe. Get your crock pot out, and I'm using chicken thighs. You are more than welcome to use breasts. We are going to simply add those into the crock pot. I find that the thighs are much more tender than the chicken breasts, and it's honestly up to personal preference. I use a ton of chicken breasts as well. Today we're just gonna go ahead and use thighs. For our seasoning mixture, we're just simply using some Italian seasoning, and I like to season over the crock pot because any residual seasonings will just be in the broth, and that is perfectly fine with me. Flip it over. Also gonna add in a little bit of parsley. And of course, you're always gonna add in salt and pepper, a bit of black pepper on top. I always pretty liberal with the pepper and salt. Salt brings out all the flavor. And after you have that chicken all ready, we're gonna go ahead, pop some garlic cloves in my handy dandy mincer, and we're just gonna push those into that chicken mixture. We only need 2 garlic cloves here. You can mince them by hand, that is fine. I just got this mincer tool, and honestly it makes life a lot easier. Super simple tool. It just kind of squeezes it out, but saves you a lot of chopping. And before we shut this lid, we're gonna go in with 2 cups of water or 2 cups of chicken broth. I like to use these Weiler's chicken cubes. I think they have so much more of a prominent flavor than chicken broth personally, but I know there's some good broth brands out there, and I know that certain brands, the broth is better than others, and you could also just make it from scratch, broth yourself. But if you're doing all that, you probably aren't cooking crockpot meals. I don't even make my own broth. I haven't done that yet. But we're just gonna pop 2 of these Weiler's chicken cubes in there. It's 1 cup of water per cube, and I'm telling you, just so much more rich flavor than broth. So now that we got that in there, we're gonna go ahead, pop this lid on it. We're gonna let this cook on 6 to 7 hours on low or 2 to 4 hours on high. Check your chicken temperature, looking for 165. I'm gonna cook it for 3 hours. Time to pop this lid on. I'm gonna turn this bad boy on high. I'll see you guys in 3 hours. All right, 3 hours later, chicken should be fully cooked. I'm gonna take that lid off, and I'm gonna grab my tongs, and we're gonna start shredding up this chicken. This chicken is gonna shred up like super easy, as it pulls apart like pulled pork in here. And it smells delicious. You can use forks, you can use the old hand blender method. And I love something about the texture of the shredded chicken in the crock pot. If you guys haven't seen already, I have the delicious recipe for a crock pot. It's a nice pasta dish, chicken pasta. It combines Alfredo and red sauce. At this point, I got some cheese tortellinis frozen. I had them in the fridge a lot of the day. Gonna add in about, you know what? I'm gonna add in the whole bag. Recipe calls for 2 cups. If you're gonna make homemade, go ahead and make homemade. I'm just gonna add in the whole entire bag. Put those in the juice. I still got this on high. We're gonna go ahead and add in 1 cup of heavy cream as well. And then we're gonna grate this fresh Parmesan, last but not least. And I'm telling you guys, I know you guys used to get on me all the time, or whoever. You used to get comments all the time. Oh, you need to use the fresh parm. You're not using fresh parm. I was using the canisters. I'm telling you guys, the fresh parm just adds so much better flavor. It's actually insane. I've had plenty of dishes that I've went ahead and remade with the fresh parm as opposed to the canisters, and I'm actually blown away by the flavor difference. We need a whole cup of Parmesan cheese. Of course, I'm going to save some for the garnish. It'll melt up in there. The heavy cream will thicken up. This pretty much just has another 30 minutes of cook time. The chicken's already done. You're just trying to get that tortellini cooked through, warmed up. But you don't want it to be cooking too long. That's why you don't add this tortellini until this point, because if you wait too long, it's going to go ahead and get super mushy and the texture is just going to be super undesirable. So let's go ahead, throw the lid back on it, and then we're just going to let it cook up for another 30 minutes on high. Tortellini is going to go ahead, get nice and soft. Chicken's done, and we'll be eating. 30 minutes later, we take off the lid. We got a nice puff of steam coming out. This smells absolutely delicious. Oof, let's get in there. Let's see how this is thickened up. Wow. That looks absolutely delicious. That tortellini is completely done. Let's get this stuff into a bowl and try it out. All right, it looks delicious, but we're gonna go ahead, just garnish with a little bit more of that freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Just adds an extra little element to that. We're also just gonna add a little bit of fresh herbs right on top, little parsley. Check that out, absolutely delicious. Let's try it out. All right, guys, it's been cooking for a couple hours. Really low effort, super easy meal. Smells absolutely delicious, especially on a cold day. Get a nice warm crock pot meal. Let's try it out. That is super delicious. You get a lot of flavor, a lot of cheesy flavor, nice texture from that chicken. Chicken came out perfect, nice, tender, juicy. This is a perfect meal if you just simply don't have much time to cook, starting off the new year right, making sure you're not eating out, saving a little bit of money and eating better. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.